Hi everyone, Nikki here, Smurfy161. So I'm here to play with my revamping series. I think it might be week 14. I'll correct it in the description. So I've got 3 little makes here. There's going to be no gluing, no painting or anything like that this week. Just don't fancy it. I've got an old Christmas card here and I'm just going to use the middle bit. I've got some scrap bits of papers and I'm going to use this Miri card for my base, and I've got some ribbon as well. And I have no idea what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play, and I fancy ripping card today. I'm in that sort of mood. Yeah, so I thought I can make some more little pages for my tag book that I'm doing, and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to use up some stash. I mentioned last week that I'm going to be using my paints up, and I won't be buying paints anymore. It's just I would love to be able to do every single thing that I like, but I can't. So I'm sort of re-looking at stuff. I've got rid of my gilding waxes because basically I just wasn't using them. They're sitting there. They've got yeah, I just wasn't using them, so I thought it was silly them just sitting there doing nothing. So they'll be going off to the charity shop somewhere. So yeah, I just you know, been looking at stuff thinking, well, if I'm not using it, and I really am not using it, and I'm not tempted to buy more colours in that, then I really cannot see the point of me, you know, keeping the ones I've got, because I know it's not a product you use a lot anyway, but it's just yeah, I just think to myself, well, there's other things that I could make room for and things like that. So they've gone, I've cleared out a lot of like my, what I call mixed media images and stuff like that. So I've just been having a real good sort out. And normally I'd keep little bits like that, but they are now either going to go, or they'll be going in future projects or stuff. I just, you know, I cannot hold on to every single little bit of paper. So yeah, I'm being quite strict with myself at the moment. So I'm just sort of layering up different bits of papers. They're going to be, like I said, very simple little things. I just didn't feel like getting the glue out. That I'll keep though, because that's quite a good strip. So see what I say? I say I'll keep something, and then it's just so hard. You think to yourself, oh, I really should get rid of that. And then you keep another little bit because you think, oh, I could use it. So yeah, I've been good because I got rid of my box on the windowsill that I would have put that stuff in, and I think no, it's going. I'm being quite ruthless with myself, so I'm not going to need that. So I'm just going to sort that out, pop that there. Oh, I've got this bit of blue. No, I'm not going to use the blue. So, but then I just got to use the middle bit of this. I'm just going to cut that out. Yeah, a friend gave me her old Christmas cards, which I thought was very sweet. So I'm slowly using those for cards for charity and things like this. Oh, that might... Just realised, of course, that was holding the sewing in. So I might have just... That should be alright. Yeah, I'm okay. I think I'm just going to pop that there. Let me just get rid of those bits, and I'm going to use my hot glue gun for this. So I want to make sure it really sticks. There's quite a few layers. I'm covering up some of what I've done, so never mind. Hey ho. Of course I don't want to toast my fingers. And then I want to use this ribbon on here somehow. I might put a bow, I think. Sorry, I've got it in a bag because it's just like leftover bits. So I apologise. I'm going to crinkle. And then let's find the scissors for my ribbon. very funny about my scissors. Scissors for different things, but I know I'm not the only one like it. Because I do a bit of sewing as well. And also I find with cutting ribbon and stuff, it's better to have a separate pair of scissors. So yes, I'm very funny when my dad goes, can I have some scissors? And I'm like, hold on, I'll go and get them. Yeah. So, let's seal that back up. So yes, I'm very funny. Mum knows what scissors are for what now. I've trained her. But yeah, I'm very much like, don't just go and get any scissors. I'll go and find you a pair of scissors. You know, I don't want him cutting nice stuff, so I think I'm just going to blob that there. I'll just use my scissors to hold that down. So that's one little make, and then let me just grab the bits I've got for this one. Like I said, they're very simple little makes this week. So it's just making sure I'm still in frame. So then I've got like a pinky sort of theme going on with this one. So these are some cards that I had like when I've brought from the craft box, and I had some leftover texture paste from when I did my pick 10 last week, and instead of wasting it, I just went in my scrap card, you know, cardboard drawer and just scraped that on there. So that's already got a little bit of something on. So oops. Just trying to decide what I want to do with this one. So I want to cover up that bit there. Don't you just love ripping paper? So I'm going to cover that up. Yes, I've just gone in my scrap drawer and got out a mixture of different pinky papers, and then I've got pink so I can break it up a bit with the base. But yeah, I love doing these sort of little projects, you know, tearing bits up and just having a good old, I find it very relaxing, which is what I need after last week. It was just not the best of weeks. So I quite like that, I think. I've covered up some of the texture paste, but never mind. I'm allowed. I think I should be alright. Just deciding what glue to put on top of the texture paste, but I should be alright with my tape. Yeah, so these will be going in my little tag book. I'll just grab it, so in case you're not sure what I'm on about, in case you're new to my channel, it's just a little book that I'm making with just little things like this, just mixed media sort of pages and stuff like that. So at least you've seen the up-to-date on that. So they'll be going in there, and when it's I can't get my words out, when it's eventually full, I'll be sending it out somewhere. I know some of you must think, oh, you make these things but you don't keep them all. No, I like to I didn't pick that flower, but it's come out, so I'm using it. Yeah, I like to sort of share, so yes, so I don't keep every single thing I make, but I like to share it, you know. I like to sort of send somebody that watches my channel a little something and do it as a surprise. I sent Ali Cousins, Cousins? I'm never sure how to pronounce her surname, so hopefully I say it right. Yeah, I'm not very good at pronouncing names. You know, Smith, you know, Davidsons and stuff like that, or Harrises like myself. Yeah, pronounce those surnames. Anything more complicated and it's like, yeah, so I sent her a little surprise package. Just yeah, we've been texting and stuff, but that's not quite how I wanted that, never mind. And I just wanted to send her a little something, and I know it was things that she would use because she sent me similar things. So yeah, every now and then I like to send something out as a random act of kindness. I'm afraid I do keep it mainly to the UK, just because obviously postage is expensive. Let's do... I had it planned brilliantly the first time. This is when I should take a picture of something, but I don't. And then I've just got this that I've had for a while. It's from a Hunky Dory kit. It's too big that way, but I'm going to go. So I always cover up what I've done, but never mind. Because I like the whole lot, so I'm going to pop that like that. Yeah, so it's something I like to do. I like doing swaps and things like that, which reminds me, I keep forgetting to email you, Ali, about our hand swaps. So I will try my best to email you about that today and see what you want to do. I have got an idea for a theme, well, a couple of things, so let's see. And I'm going to just pop that on there. Some of these flowers, a lot of, actually all these flowers have been given to me, so whoever, if you recognise these flowers and you gave them to me, thank you very much, I appreciate it. So I'm rummaging again. I've got these lovely flowers, and I think Ali made them for me. So I think they are lovely. Handmade flowers are just so nice, especially when they've come from people you know. I think it's so sweet. So just a bit more glue. Oh, no, I'm going to have to put some more glue in. Oh, and I'm making a lovely mess. But if you're new and haven't used a hot glue gun before, when it's dry, if you've got any straggly bits, this is not wanton cable, you can, come on, that's better, you can get your heat gun and heat them away, which I will do off camera. So then I've got my little pinky one. And then lastly, me being me, there has to be a bluey sort of theme. So I've got a mixture of flowers from my stash and have been given to me. Another one of those craft box cards and a mixture of papers again. And I've got a gorgeous girl image for this one. So I'm just going to move bits out the way because I'm getting in a bit of a pickle. So yeah, I've just got some card and stuff like that. Yeah, there wasn't much texture paste when I had that one. It was only a small bit. This again, just to break that up. And this is just leftover packaging from one of my Christmas things that I've had lying around for ages. And pop that there. Yeah, so just simple little mates this week. So I hope you've enjoyed and you haven't gone, oh, that's a bit dull. Right, so let's get this down as best I can remember. And I'm really chuffed. Last week I sort of said, oh, are people still enjoying this series and my stash busting card one? And all of you sent such lovely messages, so thank you for that. It means so much. I love all my comments. I know I've got some new subscribers, so welcome to you, and thank you to my current one, you know, the ones that have been about since I started. Thank you for carrying on supporting me. Yeah, thank you very much. I just wanted to sort of say that to you all. So yeah, I've literally just used papers out my stash, so out of my scrap drawer, so I'm determined to keep on top of those. Another reason I've been having to sort out of my craft stuff is because last time I got really overwhelmed where I used to live, because I had, you know, I was trying to do all the different crafts, so I had a little bit of this and a little bit of that for all the different crafts, and then I ended up really not liking my crafting. I really went off it and stuff, so I then sold a load of stuff, which I'm glad I did because it helped sort of bring my mojo up back, and I really don't want to get in that state again where, you know, I've got too much stuff and then I'm not enjoying my crafting, and it was starting to get a little bit like that I was starting to go back to my old ways. And yeah, so I didn't really want to be getting down in the dumps about my crafting, because my crafting really does help, especially if I'm having a bad day or something. So yeah, I could feel that happening, that I was getting a bit overwhelmed again. So that's partly why I've had to clear out, and I'm being really good about, you know, not getting too many, not keeping every single bit of scrap paper. Yeah, which is helping me a lot, because, you know, crafting's meant to be fun, it's meant to help me unwind and stuff. So yeah, yeah, again, I'm covering it all up. It's giving some layers. Yeah, I just, that's too big. But I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm going to put it, I don't know where I'll put it. I'll probably put it in my glue book. But I do want to use these that were given to me, because that is just, that's going to hang off too much, and I don't want it hanging off. I keep getting this out. I've got it out about 3 times now for different projects and not done it. So glue gun doesn't want to play ball. That's better. Putting a new one and it doesn't want to accept it. It is now, because I've just made it. Yeah, and plus I also want to, you know, I'm just trying to still enjoy my crafting. Sorry, I'm getting a bit deep there, wasn't I? Apologies for that. Yeah, you know, everybody wants to keep their crafting a fun thing. So I'm just going to add some pearls in the middle of those flowers, because they're just telling me to. Right, so that is me done. I'm just going to unplug my, make sure I unplug the right one. No, it's that one. Unplug that. So we've got my little blue one, the pinky one, and lastly the little Xmas one. So thank you very much for watching my revamping week. I will see you all again soon. Take care. Bye.